I'm going to present you the integration of ChemAxon's Marvin JS sketcher in our scientific support platform, Discngine Decision. So first, I will tell you a few words about the company. In a second time, I will present you our scientific support platform, Decision. And finally, I will show you how and why we integrated Marvin JS sketcher in this application. So a few words about the company. So Discngine is a French company based in Paris. So we propose services and we develop solutions for life sciences research informatics. So as you can see, our customers are mainly pharmaceutical and cosmetic companies. So this is why our business expertise is focused on early discovery processes in pharmaceutical research, screening data acquisition, and analysis for the treatment of raw data from different readers, sample management, cheminformatics, and decision making and reporting. So here are the presented technologies we use to integrate in our applications. So Oracle is used for databases, and Oracle Apex is a framework to develop our web pages. So Pipeline Pilot is used for the calculation workflows, TIBCO Spotfire for data visualization, and Marvin Sketcher is used to sketch molecules in our web pages. So all these research IT components are combined and integrated in order to provide our scientific IT solutions. So in Discngine, we provide consulting, design, and development resources for research IT. And in addition to service, we also develop scientific solutions. So our products are based on the idea that research informatics forms a loop. So this map shows you how our applications are in this loop. So based on a request, starting by a request based on a set of known data, samples of a research project must be registered and tracked in an application. So all the samples are used in experiments, which generates new data, which must be acquired and analyzed. And after that, there is a phase of data consolidation, and the user must make a decision and conclude about the molecules he wants to keep in his research project. So here are the corresponding applications name: workflow, sample, assay, and decision. And today we'll focus on decision, in which I'm personally involved. And this is this application is used in a pharmaceutical in a cosmetic company, and it's in this application that we integrated Marvin JS sketcher. So I will present Discngine Decision. So it is a scientific support platform used to combine and interpret data from different sources. So it can be in situ calculations or data from experiments data from corporate databases, for example. And so the aim is to speed up decision-making processes. So in Decision is focused on entities of interest, so it can be molecules, mixture, it could also be genes. All these entities are gathered in a report. So here you can see an example of report. And data, as I said, from different sources are gathered with entities in reports, and all this can be manipulated in a visual analytics tool. So Discngine Decision was developed as a core platform, so it means that it contains basic elements to be functional: a data model, pipeline pilot, components collection, a web panel to integrate web pages in TIBCO Spotfire, and common pages such as the administration pages, basic report page. So with the core platform, user so different features are available for the user. So there are basic features such as add data from file or load the data from Spotfire, so there are many others. But the interesting thing is that the customers can easily add modules to this platform. He just has to develop web pages and the pipeline pilot protocol and to declare them in the core application. So in Discngine, we propose a chemistry module. So it adds a list, it enriches the list of available feature. For example, it adds physical and chemical properties calculation, molecular clustering, and in the cosmetic company for who I work, we also develop custom module for chemistry, toxicology, in order to add other customs feature to the application. So this is an example of decision report you can get. So on the left there is a web pages with a menu in which you can run we can access to different feature. Here it's a summary of the report with history of feature and the list of imported data. And this part is use the typical Spotfire capabilities to analyze the data. So here is a data table of the entities of the report. Here we only see one line, whereas there are some other with a list of molecules and in the imported data. And here the user can grow different graphics and use filters to analyze this data and conclude about his project. So how did we get this kind of reports? There are many steps. First, the user can load molecule, for example, from a SD file. So here molecules are added in the reports. In second time, it can retrieve data from calculations, for example, ClocP or pKa, or retrieve data from corporate databases. And it can apply business analysis, which adds data and apply specific templates, or he can analyze the dataset himself by creating new graphics. And when he's able to conclude about his data, he can share the report with his team. So now I'll present you why and how we integrated Marvin JS Sketcher in this application. So along the decision, there are several features which require a sketcher. For example, to sketch a molecule, to add it in the report, or to make substructure searches in the dataset of the report, or to make substructure searches in a corporate databases. So this last one was asked by our customers. So it's a French cosmetic company, and they wanted that the user draw a structure, then a substructure, then the substructure is searched in a molecule from the corporate databases, and if there is a match, the molecule is retrieved in the report. So we first proposed them this tool with the default sketcher we used to use, but it was a free one, but they was not satisfied because it was a bit ugly and not user-friendly. So we decided to use the better sketcher, and by comparing several, we decided to implement Marvin JS. So this is before explaining you why we chose Marvin JS, I will tell you about the architecture of the application and of this feature. So in the web page integrated in typical Spotfire, there is a sketcher in a region of the page, so the user can draw the molecule. And then there is a call made to the Marvin JS API, which retrieves the molecule to stock it in database, and in order to send it into a pipeline workflow, searching for the substructure in molecules of the corporate databases. And then the result is sent into the page and in typecode buffer for the user to access the data, the result. So, despite this complex, a little bit complex architecture, Marvin JS was very quickly integrated. We just encountered cross-domain security problems, but it was not specific of Marvin JS. So on the developer side, so my side, Marvin JS was very easy to integrate because the API was very complete and clean. And as you can see on their website, it's very well documented. There is no Java because in the cosmetic company in which we integrated the sketcher, Java is not allowed in the applications. In the API, there are many import-export formats, smiles, Inky, or can also get reactions if you do reactions. And you can listen to the molecule change in the sketcher. On the user side, we had many positive feedbacks. It was not easy because in this company, chemists don't like that we change their informatic tools, but they were very satisfied with Marvin JS because it's intuitive and user-friendly, and it has a responsive and compact design. Also, the interface is flexible and extensible. Just like Effie said, we can add custom buttons with custom actions, and there are frequent releases. And on the customer side, there were very flexible relationship with ChemAxon for the licensing, which is also affordable. So seems that there are very positive feedbacks about the Marvin JS. We decided to create a plugin to easily use it in other feature of the application. So because of the Apex framework, it's an Apex plugin, so it's in PLSQL. So when the page loads, this code is executed, and Marvin JS Sketcher is integrated as a region of the page. So when the developer wants to add a new feature integrating Marvin JS Sketcher, he just has to put the plugin integrate the plugin in the page, indicating a few information such as the Marvin JS file's location or the mode of the sketcher, if you want to draw a molecule or a reaction. This is the implementation of Marvin JS in the decision at the cosmetic company in the feature to search for substructure in their corporate databases. So the sketcher is used with the molecule mode. So the user can draw or import molecule, and there are many features to edit the molecule. So when the user presses next button, a call is made to Marvin JS API, and the structure is retrieved in MOL format in order to be processed. So this example of feature is the result of our work in the integration of Marvin JS in our application. Thank you.